Ray with Follow My Lead Dog Training, your dog trainer. So look, guys, I wanted to just chime in, check in with you. Um, Man, father of two, new baby here. Um, Business is going well. Um, Managing it all. Got to get back to these videos. Okay, so here I am. What's up? Listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share. All right, so we can stay on top of this. Hold me accountable for these videos, so we can keep sharing good stuff. Anyways, I want to get on, and I want to talk about this is goes out to the men in the household, um, the dads in the household, my guys in the household. This is out for you. So um, I had did a video similar to this, um, and I didn't upload it. So this one is for you. But immediately after that, I got a call from um, a potential client at the time, now client, and they had a 4-month-old Rottweiler that was displaying some aggression towards different resources. So I went to go see him, like, oh, 4-month-old Rottweiler. This could be a common thing. And you think 4 months, right? It's not that old, but the Rottweiler can, if not done correctly and shown and taught, even at a young age, display a serious level of aggression that can only get worse. So I went in, seen this dog, kind of got a recap from, and this was a smaller Rottweiler too. Even at 4 months, it's a smaller guy. Went in, started talking with the family, and they told me that the dog um, bit somebody in the family recently while they were trying to get something out of his mouth. Okay, but at 4 months, right? So I wanted to see what was going on with the dog. So um, I started setting the dog up in a sense to get to see what was happening. The dog was really uncomfortable and uneased when he was touched around his face. This motion, um, and if he had something in his mouth, he immediately went to go to this tug of war bite game, right? So we addressed that, started doing some work right away um, with the dog. But for me, and this is why I mentioned guys and men at the beginning, for me, there was something going on, and it usually is, and that's why I'm making this video, it usually is with the guys in the household wanting to get the dog riled up, and they start making the dog aggressive. They want the dog to bite and pull and do these different things with the tug of war game, but they're doing it wrong, right? And there's a thin line between that, because this dog that has such a drive to want to do it now started to not know when the difference was, and you couldn't command the dog. The dog never learned anything. So then you start to have an aggressive 4-month-old Rottweiler. And it's very common in a lot of breeds and dogs that have a drive that could be doing some other work, doing some other obedience sport type stuff, and be do well at it. They become aggressive, and it just gets worse, and they start doing more. But the owners are playing tug of war with the dog, constantly pulling, yanking with the toys in the dog's mouth. And that contributes to a lot. And it's not just this dog. I see it constantly, um, especially when puppies, people are letting dogs bite on them when they're young and then expecting them to stop later. Those two things, that intense tug of war without the proper knowledge, understanding, guidance, relationship building, with your dog is a no-no. I'm telling you, you're ruining a good dog. You're taking a dog that could do really well and ruining it because there's no structure in the game. Letting the dog bite on you, you're ruining the dog. The dog that could do a lot of things well is now ruined because they're going to have that underneath their belt. And it makes everybody in the house uneasy. So, guys, if you're playing rough with your dog, and especially in a family environment, and there's no leadership and guidance there, and the dog's not learning, and you don't know what you're doing, stop. You're ruining good dogs. You're making good dogs bad. It's just that simple. And they don't have to. You don't have to. Get with a professional like these folks did. And now, I mean, this dog immediately, when I touched him on the face and in the back of his head here, when he had that item in his mouth, 4 months, man. His eyes changed. Right, and that dog got intense. He got super intense because that's what they were doing with him daily. That's what they were doing with him. So, they were playing with the tug, slapping him in the mouth and that type of stuff. I know the tug game. You know the tug game I'm talking about. Stop doing it. Unless you're getting with a professional and you're teaching your dog to build up drive and how to do bite work, and maybe you're gonna do something on the Shetson side with your dog. But if you're not gonna do any of that stuff, stop. You're ruining good dogs, making good dogs bad. But the Rottweilers do it well now because they called Ray with Follow My Lead Dog Training. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel so I can keep sharing more content with you guys. But again, just stop this. It's nonsense. You don't have to do it. There's a ton of other things you can be doing with your dog, especially a young dog or older dog, doesn't matter. That is enjoyable, fun for you, fun for your dog. So there's my 2 cents on that. Again, this is Ray with Follow My Lead Dog Training, your dog trainer. And guys, I'm out. I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back. The 2 kids won't hold me. We got this. We'll be back. 2 kids soon. All right. See ya.